What's going on, everyone? It's Marco here from PhoneDog.com, and you might recall that I made a video about the brand new MacBook Pro 13-inch. Now, if you're in the market to pick up a brand new notebook and you're looking at Apple, then these two laptops you're seeing right now may be at the top of your list. The new MacBook Pro 13-inch base model without the Touch Bar, or the 12-inch MacBook from earlier this year. Price-wise, the MacBook is actually a little bit more expensive than this MacBook Pro by about $100, but in terms of money, they are very much in the ballpark of each other, and they both pack some really awesome features that the other may not have. But in this video, we're trying to answer one big question: which one is quickest? Well, let's find out. The first test we're going to do here is a pretty typical test. It's called Geekbench 3. This tests the CPU of the computer to see how it stacks up to the rest of its competition by running it through a whole bunch of CPU-intensive tasks. We are running the two tests simultaneously and both on the Intel 64-bit CPU test. So as you can see, the MacBook Pro 13-inch was actually the first to finish with a Geekbench score of 3,391 for your single-core processor and 7,175 for your multi-core score. And shortly after the MacBook Pro, the 12-inch MacBook finishes with a single-core score of 2949 and a multi-core score of 6046. The next test we're going to run is Blackmagic's disk speed test, which basically determines how fast the computer's SSD drives, because SSD has a humongous factor in performance of your notebook. And right off the bat, you're gonna see higher scores on the 13-inch MacBook Pro. On the 12-inch MacBook, we're seeing write speeds of around 803 megabytes per second and read speeds of around 950, while the MacBook Pro has a write speed of around 1356 and a read speed of over 2000 megabytes per second. I actually think this MacBook Pro is breaking the disk speed test program because I believe it is even faster on its read speeds, and it's just topped out the gauge. Now, the last test I'm running here is a full-on export of a 4K video clip that's around 4 minutes long. The total time is 3 minutes, 56 seconds, and 11 milliseconds, all shot in 3840 by 2160, all at 24 frames per second. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, the first to finish here is the 13-inch MacBook Pro at a time of 2 minutes, 36 seconds, and 21 milliseconds, finishing the product in less time than its real time, which is really impressive for this 13-inch base model MacBook Pro. And the MacBook is now done with a time of 5 minutes, 15 seconds, and 19 milliseconds for the exact same clip with the same settings. So all in all, you can see a pretty monstrous performance gap between the 13-inch MacBook Pro base model and the spec'd out MacBook at $1,599. For $100 less, you may be getting a slightly thicker MacBook and a slightly heavier MacBook, but you are getting a lot more bang for your buck. And in my opinion, if you're in between this new MacBook Pro 13-inch and the older MacBook 12-inch, I would say definitely go for the MacBook Pro. You get the larger trackpad, and you can see all these performance gains that you can see clearly right here on this video. So let me know what you think about the MacBook Pro and the MacBook. Would you choose portability or more power? And also let me know if you would spend the extra money to get the thinner and lighter MacBook. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, my name is Marco Hanna, and I'll catch you in the next video.